AI product management is changing fast, not slowly, fast. A few years ago, getting from an idea to a working prototype was one of the hardest parts of building a product. You needed design time, engineering time, budget, coordination, and a lot of patience just to see whether an idea could work. Now, that bottleneck is collapsing. With the new generation of AI product tools, the distance between an idea and a working prototype has become much shorter. You can describe a product idea, generate screens, connect a database, add authentication, build a workflow, and get something usable much faster than before. That is a real shift, but it also creates a dangerous illusion because a working prototype feels like progress, it feels like proof, it feels like the product is almost there. But a prototype is not a production system. A prototype proves that an idea can exist. Production proves that users can depend on it. And that difference is where many prototype systems will either mature or quietly break. When you are prototyping, the goal is speed. You are trying to answer one simple question: can this idea work at all? So you take shortcuts. And at the prototype stage, many shortcuts are completely reasonable. Maybe the front end talks directly to the database. Maybe the prompt is hard coded. Maybe every request goes straight to the model. Maybe logging is basically non existent. Maybe permissions are simplified. Maybe error handling just means showing the user something went wrong. That is fine for a prototype because the prototype is not trying to survive real world complexity. It is trying to create learning. The problem starts when teams confuse it works in the demo with it is ready for production. Those are completely different standards. A demo runs in a controlled environment, production runs in chaos. Users click things in the wrong order, they upload messy files, they enter unexpected data, they refresh pages halfway through workflows, they lose connectivity, they ask questions the AI system was never tested on, they use the product in ways the team did not imagine. And when that happens, the question is no longer, can the product produce an impressive output? The question becomes, can the product behave reliably when the world is messy? That is what production really means. So if you are a PM building AI products, there are a few production layers you need to understand, not because you need to become an infrastructure engineer, but because these layers decide what users can actually trust. Next, APIs.